PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. If you'd like to leave a small donation, you can also at $PSAhiphop on Cash App. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it, man. We are talking duffel bag Ran. We are talking Ransom. We are talking Jersey. And of course, when we think of Jersey, we think of Podcast Joe with the toes out. We think about Redman, Reggie Noble, La Digga, you know what I mean? Lauryn Hill. Who else was out there? Lords of the Underground, Naughty by Nature, Queen Latifah. There's a Sue Surf, Albie. All the dudes, Arsenal Shug. Old Red Battle Rappers also. Got to throw them in there also. So, when we think of New Jersey, man, Artifacts? What's Artifacts? Yeah, man. So, when we think of Jersey, man, Jersey contributions in hip-hop should never be glossed over. Yeah, he's in New York, Jersey, across the bridge. Okay, you want to go in that bag, right? Since Ransom has popped back on this scene in 2020, and it's so wild that I'm saying this because in one of his lines, I'm going to get to one of his songs, he spoke about that. He threw a bar out there about 2020. I'm paraphrasing right now. He's basically had his foot on people's necks since 2020, right? Now, the same thing with Crooked Eye and Joel Ortiz, how both those brothers dropped 2 projects in 1 year. Ransom has done the same thing. Right now, we're talking about This Life Made Me project, fresh off his April release of the No Rest for the Wicked, which to me was a 4.5 mic project. 4.5 mic project. And that's the thing about Ransom. Since he's been back on the scene, I think a level of consistency, all of his projects that he's dropped, has all directors cut, this, that, all of those, going to other projects that he's done with Rome Streets and all that, has been 4 and better. Watching to get his brother 5 mics and everything. That's how much we rock with Ransom so much on this show, right? But now let's talk about this, man. This Life Made Me featuring the Mayor. Like I said, Ransom's been back, man. Him and Nicholas Craven have tore this thing down. And Just There ran on beats, man. It's always a dope thing because the thing about Ransom, man, he does not take off bars. He does not take off lines. He doesn't give us filler. Like when he's rapping, especially to people that's reviewing his projects, because you hear a line and you're like, wow, he's not taking off lines, you know? But let's get into this, man. First song off This Life Made Me is Pain is Glory. Now, the first song off this project, if you remember, Ran has gave us Pain and Glory in the past, right? So to have a song called Pain is Glory is very interesting to me. Ran with dope lines, man. Everything that my peers isn't, the realest thing that you hear spitting. So never can I pretend hater was just selling yay and has fiends lighting up stems player. Born was a terror, was robbing all of my friends' neighbors. Put cocks on the jewels, but thanks for giving up gems, Jada. Like, my first rap check, like, mama, look what my pen made us. Me and my brother locked up. Look what the pen made us. The pen made us. My mom, the pen made us. Double entendre, the pen made us. Like, the double entendre, the triple entendre this man gives us and everything like that is just dope, man. First song, Pain is Glory, I am rocking with. Second song is called Ignorance. I don't know where this sample, whether it's the Mayor getting on this one, but this is a dope sample for this joint, man. This is one of my favorite joints on here is Ignorance, man. Ransom was just straight rapping, bruh. Y'all not bosses. Y'all working for someone who is working for suits in a top office. My life's a movie in this box office. I'm making moves, but just a lot cautious. I like the hook from Ransom. 2 dope versions from Ransom. And I think I'm going to be saying that a lot on a lot of these songs, even on 6 songs. On the songs that he has 2 verses, The thing with Ran, it's kind of hard to say this verse is better than this verse because both verses be dope, in my opinion, right? What the Lord do when he called Moses, never conceded the mission. He had to walk through water to see the division. That is dope to me, man. And like I said earlier in my blog, when Rand goes, since 2020, niggas see the persistence. Yes. Since 2020, all you've seen is attached to Ransom's name is persistence. And I would say, Rand, you shooting yourself short is consistency. I wish you could do a consistency next to the persistent line, right? Track 3, The Prophecy. This beat is fire. When the love was never there, they appear less concerned. They gave me scraps instead of dinner. Leave a nigga hungry. It only makes him a better sinner. Hey, the only capping I do is starting my text at Twitter. Because we used to rub pennies, but we never budged any. I know we don't love many, but we made it above 20. And that's a blessing. I'm over 40. If you ask the question, like, I'm over 40, so I feel that. 2 dope verses from Ransom again. If life's until her legs quiver, I hope she's a head giver. Just thinking ahead, I see that it's more to the cliff than a fucking edge, nigga. Like, I could love a nigga to death, but speak to him sparingly. Like, dogs, we're talking about 3 songs back to back to back that are all dope. They're all dope. 3 songs going into track 4, which is Last Gasp, featuring 38 Special. Very soulful beat on here, man. Ransom, man. Niggas say they outside, but with no place to go. They say, Ran, you look young. They see in my face a glow. They resemble the greats before. Nas, Big, Face, and Hove. I got always to go. But don't you try to give me no more flowers that took a day to grow. Like, dude's pen game is retarded, man. You never see me buddied up when niggas ain't the same cloth, taking pics, hugging up, telling stories that ain't yours. I'm wrapping up a larger P, headed to the main source. Yo, you know this? I've been hearing, especially from my old-timers who OGs in hip-hop, I've been noticing for the last couple of years, man, a lot of brothers, they find a way to throw Large Professor and a main source line in there. You know, and I find it interesting because Large Pro gets props, but then he doesn't get props, if that makes any sense. It's almost like when Pusha T goes, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, right? But sometimes you might know, and you might forget how dope and how the contributions, academics, that a brother like Large Professor has done for the game. You know, I just find it interesting. I'm always hearing brothers mentioning Large Professor's name, man. And just Ransom, once again, man, he just doesn't miss when he writes these bars, man. And 38 Special, obviously it's Trust Gang and all that. Now, where would I be without fiends that took care of me? Shit, some even gave me their house keys. Y'all mix money and power with bitch tendencies. It take more than money and power to get rid of me. Like, you know? And I gotta be honest, man, for all the trap talk and the trap talk anyway, I should say, right? Special don't get his props on there. I know Benny and Pusha T, Jeezys of the world. Yo, Special name gotta be in there, bro. Special name gotta be in there, bro. Real talk. You know what I mean? Track 5, The World Is Yours. Not to be confused with Nas's Jones song on Illmatic, The World Is Yours, which is a classic. Shout out to Pete Rock, producer on there. And sidebar, man, wasn't Pete Rock and Ransom supposed to link up and do music together? I hope that is still in the works. You know what I mean? The Southern Niggas Chopping Screw line by Ransom was dope, man. The Brian Flores line. 2 dope verses from Ransom. I like the hook from Ransom. Our Fathers Raised by Esco and Sean Carter songs. Like The World Is Yours, man. And last track, Purge Night featuring Havoc, which is After Ignorance. Well, this and Ignorance is top for 2. I love this song a lot too, man. I like Purge Night a lot, featuring Havoc, man. Havoc just sounds dope on the hook. Just that give you that grimy feel, man. Rand sets it off with a dope verse. Havoc on the hook. Dope to hear Ransom let Havoc drop a verse on there also. And I gotta be honest, we know Styles P and Havoc did a project together. I would like to hear Ransom and Havoc lock in for a good 7-pack. I'm here for that, man. You know what I mean? So, all in all, I gotta be honest, man. This is a dope project. I'm giving this project a 4.5 mics, man. This is a 4.5 mic project for Ransom, man. I mean, this is just dope music, dope bars. Just dope across the board, man. Everything you want, man. Like, Rand don't miss, bro. Rand has not missed. None of his projects are what you guys call mid. They're all dope, replay value material, replay value music. You know what I mean? So shout out to my man Ransom, man. It's your boy 3. 1.